Hi guys, good to see you again. Well, Friday morning, get up, want to take a shower. There's no hot water, so guess what? Our water heater appears to have stopped or whatever. So I go downstairs to the basement, have a look. There's water everywhere. The damn thing's kind of erupted. It exploded. So that's dead. No hot water, no shower. Well, we've got a couple of alternatives. Either get a plumber in, costs about between 16 and 1800 to get it replaced, but we're not going to get it done quickly because they got waiting lists. Or do it myself. So guess what? Do it myself. Kind of used to a little bit of plumbing here and there. Pretty big job though. Well, heavy job rather than big. Anyway, so we start off. Now, here's the thing. It's about 20 years old, and interestingly, our neighbours, theirs packed up a couple of days just before ours, which means that they do actually have a good life, these damn things. 20 years is not bad. Not for a water heater anyway. It's a 40 gallon, 40,000 BTU thing, so it's pumping out quite a bit of energy. So anyway, set to, get it done. Now, the next door neighbours, as I said, theirs was also packed up, and well, I'd got ours out before their plumber had turned up. And I got it out, and you'll see later, down in the alleyway to be collected. And anyway, Mike and Irma, they come home, I don't know where they are in the morning, doesn't matter. They come home and they see a water heater in the alley. How the hell did their plumber get in to take it out? They are well confused. I didn't say a word. I saw them drive up and scratching their heads there looking at it. As I said, I didn't say a thing. I could have done but didn't. So I thought, oh, we'll get some chuckle level out of this. And we did. And then they discovered it was ours, not theirs. So there we go. Now, the other problem attached to this little project is that it's Friday morning. Monday morning, very first thing, and I mean like 5 AM, Janet and I are on a plane to West Virginia, to Roanoke, for a week for a show at the Greenbrier. So that gives me basically 2.5 days to get this job done, get all the bits and pieces, get a new boiler, well, new water heater, and get it installed. Yeah, no pressure. Anyway, so got it done, and you'll see through some of the clips of some of the interesting moments I had. Anyway, enjoy what comes next. Some of it's funny, some of it isn't. The majestic number 5A, still here, still looking good. Although, I think I might give it a quick rub down and give it another spray. Let's get a little more gloss on it, might be nice. Anyway, that's another story for another day. Okay, so Home Depot, here we go. New water heater. That should be pretty straightforward. Actually, on the printout, they give you which aisle to go to and everything. Aisle 10, bay 14, here we go. I'm good, how are you? What am I doing? I'm buying myself one of those. Okay, so that's the one we wanted. I've got one on the cart. Double check myself. All good. Got some PTFE tape. Now I just need some gunge for the inside of the pipe. I'll go pay for it. Which is all we should need, really. Okay, so got everything. Just waiting on Stephen now. Come and help me pick it up and take it home. I'm on the bike, so he's going to have to wait the other end, but I think Janet will be home by then.
and then we shall get our plumbing. Trusty Stephen! Ta-da! The man to the rescue. There's the truck, there's the heater, and in we go, and off we go home.
Yeah, so this was the first time that the Department of Education...
Well, here's the old one.
...with a number
Hope you can see it. It's got to go. Oh, there's all the water on the floor. There's going to be a lot more in a minute by the time I don't know how much is going to come out because he's full of 40 gallons of water somewhere. I'm hoping to get it out as a lump, roll it around. We have a drain off to one side so that I can empty the damn thing. But the first thing to do, get the wrenches out, disconnect it, and then start rolling. And then we'll see about getting the new one back in place. We'll probably use some of its old fittings just to, just for ease. They're there. They should probably fit exactly into place, I think. So we'll see. Anyway, here we go. Pair of grips. Pair of Stilsons. And away we go. Well, it's free. This is going to be the interesting part. So this is shit or bust, guys. No, we're just going to get the bugger out of here. Too damn heavy. It's full of calcium and all kinds of crap. About leverage. Anyway, it's out, it's done. I need to go back to Home Depot now and pick up a whole load of new fittings. I was thinking of reusing the old ones to set the elevator. They're in such a mess. Corroded, full of lime, you know, the whole deal. I mean, they've been there for 20 years. So I'm going to replace everything. It's just easier. And it'll look nice, it'll look pretty, it'll look brand new. Well, it is brand new. So there we go. Get rid of the sack truck now. That'll disappear on its own. That's it. Oh, nice new one. Okay, let's have a look, see what we got. First things first. Oh, it's one of these things installed already. Two of those. That's good. Instructions. Read me. I think I might take this upstairs. Sit and read me for a while. It's always a good idea. Stop. Okay, I think I've got all the bits and bobs I need. It looks lovely. Well, everything seems to be going really quite well. Well, it did turn out to be a good idea to change out the fittings to new ones. Couple of issues with the new fittings, however. They are a bit weird here, and there's a few issues with some of the pipe and getting the solder right.
Now things probably changed a lot since I was last a plumber, but I have to say I'm not that impressed with some of the stuff I was buying. Oh well.
Only a baby frame in this blow lamp, unfortunately, but it'll do the job. Well, here we go. Time of reckoning. So it's Sunday afternoon, and remember, we're leaving crack of dawn tomorrow morning, so this had better damn well work. So got it all finished, and we'll have a quick look at it, and then we'll fire it up and see what happens. What they recommend you do to check for gas leaks is get some very soapy water, very soapy, and a paintbrush, and you go around all the joints and you see if there's any bubbles coming out. Well, your dad does it a different way. I use the blow lamp and I wave it around all the joints, and if a little flame pops out, you got a leak. Anyway, no flames popped out, so I haven't got a leak, and we're okay. So that's good. Oh, so this big old lump over here, I didn't point this out earlier. Anyway, this big old lump here is the furnace that fires heat in the winter into the warm air system, and fires cold air from condenser, which is outdoors. I'll take some snaps of that in a minute, to feed the air conditioning in the summer, which of course is now, although we don't have it on right now, so you won't see it running. There's no need. Temperature outside is perfect. Anyway, so this is the device. Big old lump, but I tell you what, our service people that come and deal with it every year, twice a year, they say it's still in very good condition for a 20-year-old. They replace one or two little bits and bobs, but generally speaking they say, ah, it's fine. Okay, so here we go. Here's the, you can see the, basically that's the main control box. Little blue lights flashing, which means everything's okay. So what we do now is we press a couple of buttons and the thing should start up. Yeah, well, I think what we can do, we can remove that plate, and we should eventually be able to see the ignition down there, and we should be able to see the flame light up first time, and everything should be okay. Yeah, you can see the flame, there it is. So it's all lit up and it's running. Good. We can shower now. Get rid of Stinky and be confident on the plane tomorrow morning. I have to say, I was a little worried if it didn't start up first time. I haven't got a lot of time left to mess around with it today, and I would have shut it down and turned it all off and restarted again when we got back from Idealease. But doesn't look like I have to, which is great. And if it runs well tonight and it's still okay in the morning, even though 5 in the morning, I'll come down, give it a check, and I'll just leave it on. I think it'll be fine. Don't really think there'll be any problem. If there's going to be a problem, it would have happened last night, if you see what I mean. Water would have been everywhere, or there'd have been a very high rich stink of gas down here.
gas being heavier than air, it would have lingered. So I think we're all good. So anyway, that's that, guys. The Friday problem fixed.